Hi guys, in this video we're going to be learning how to set up parent consultation meetings through Microsoft Teams. To do that, there's three main things we're going to need to do. Firstly, we'll need to be able to find the parent or carer's emails through the booking system that we're using. Next, we'll need to be able to sign into Microsoft 365 and access Microsoft Teams. And then finally, within Microsoft Teams, we'll need to use the calendar function to create a meeting. So firstly, we need to actually get the email addresses of the parents that we're wanting to set up a meeting with. So our school uses the school interviews website, schoolinterviews.co.uk. I'm just going to log into this just now. And when we do that, we get a list of all the teachers with whom parents can book a meeting. I'm going to go to my own name here and click on my class. And I can then get the booking information several different ways. I could just click on parent emails if I already know the date and time that the parents are wanting to book in for. I can download the booking data, or alternatively, what I can do is I can scroll down to see where individual parents have booked in for, and by clicking on their names, I'll see the name of the parent or carer, the email address of the parent or carer, and the date and time that they've booked in for. So in my mind, this is the most useful view that we can use. So that is how we can find the parents' emails through the booking system. The next thing we're going to need to do is sign into Microsoft 365 and access Teams. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is open your browser and run a search for Microsoft 365 login. Once you've done that, click on the first link that comes up here. This will take you to the Microsoft 365 sign-in page. We're going to click sign in, and we'll then be prompted for an email address. The email address that you should enter is your staff number at ea.edin.sch.uk. So again, that is your number at ea.edin.sch.uk. We're then going to click next. You'll then be prompted again for both a username and a password. Your username is just your number this time. No need for any additional email address information, just your number, and then you should enter your password, which you shouldn't share with others. Then we can click sign in. As soon as we've signed in, we find ourselves on the Microsoft 365 landing page. Now we're going to want to navigate to Microsoft Teams, which you can find in several different places. Firstly, you may find it down the sidebar here. This little icon is the Teams icon. If you can't find it there, you can go up to the app launcher up in the top left, these 9 little dots here. It'll show you some more of the apps that are available to you, and we can see Teams is there. And if you still can't find Teams in that view, you can click on all apps and it will show you all of the apps that are available to you. For now, I'm just going to go on to Microsoft Teams here. So once we've logged into Teams, we should find a list of all the teams that are currently available to us. So there we have it. We can sign into Microsoft 365 and access Teams. Lastly, we're going to learn how to use the calendar to create meetings. So within Microsoft Teams, there is a little sidebar here. To set up a meeting with someone outside of our organization, we're going to want to use the calendar. So we click on calendar there. And once the calendar is open, we're going to create a new meeting. So we're going to click this little button here to schedule a new meeting. We can then treat it like any other calendar booking system. So I could put in the name of the meeting, so I could put child's name in there. And then most importantly, I need to add the required attendees. This is where I'm going to put the email address of the parent or carer that I'm wanting to attend the meeting. For now, I'm going to put in my own email address, just so we can see what it's like from a parent's eye view. Once I've put in my email address in its entirety, a little icon comes up asking you to invite that person. It is really important that I click this invite icon here. If I don't, there's a good chance that the parent or carer won't actually receive a notification. So when I click on it here, this little save icon should change to a send icon. So there we go. We can see that now we'll be sending an invite. Next, I'm going to want to schedule the date and time. I'm just going to leave that date and time there. And once we're happy with that, we can then add in any other details that we want to type in. And then lastly, once we're happy with it, we click send. So that's it. We have successfully created a meeting through the calendar. Now, the beauty of this is that the parent or carer doesn't actually need to have their own Microsoft Teams account. They'll just be sent an email with a link in it that they can use to access the meeting, regardless of whether they've ever used Microsoft 365 before. So if I go to my personal emails here, I can see that I have a new email that's just come in. And when I click on that, I can see that there is the option to join the meeting. So from a parent's perspective, when it's time to join the meeting, I just click here to join meeting, and it will take me straight away to the Microsoft Teams page where I'll be able to join that meeting and have a learning conversation with the class teacher. So that's it, guys. That is everything you need to know to set up parent consultation meetings on Microsoft Teams. Cheers, guys.